welcome back to the channel. I wanted to film this get ready with me chit chat. I'm getting ready to go on a solo date. So I like to do these every now and again, get dressed and just go out, spend some time with me. I find that it's great for my mental health, and also just being comfortable with myself, getting to know me, the things I love, and learning what makes me happy so I can share that with those that I love as well. Yeah, so the makeup look that I will be doing is the new look that Kylie Jenner posted. She has a new product line that's coming out where she used mostly blush to really bring out her look and everything. Blush on the eyes, the lips, all that kind of stuff. I don't have her new brand, anything yet, but I'm using, I feel like there are products that we have that we can use to do the same thing, the same look that she has. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use what I have to create a little bit of that look. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not great at makeup, but I do what I do. So I'm going to use what I have to get a little bit of that. I have a serious tan right now, so I'm hoping some of my makeup still suits me. I do have a little bit of the tan ones that I have, but so when I do get darker in the summertime. So I'm gonna see how it works out, and I'm also trying some new products a little bit that I got as well. So let's jump on in with the video. So first, I already put my primer on. I used a little bit, just a little bit of the Hydro Grip from Milk. I use a little bit in my T-zone. So what I'm gonna do is go on in, just gonna brush a little bit of my eyebrows, get these a little bit going. Yeah, guys, so I haven't had a whole lot going on, but I've been seeing a lot of things going on. There's a lot going on, okay, and a lot on social media, and I've been trying not to get too much in it, but I go on here, get a little laugh, see a little what's going on, but I'm trying to stray away from being on social media so much if I could avoid it. Go on every now and again and do, you know, check out what's going on. My skin has been breaking out a lot this summer, so I'm trying to get it back to where it needs to be. So if you see some breakouts, I have one there, a big one right here, and this is like one of those cystic ones right in there, and a little bit, yeah. So on this side I had messed up my skin. So anyway, let's just get into the whole makeup look. So what I'm gonna do is start with a little bit of my concealer. I'm gonna go on with this concealer. This is from Lancome. I'm hoping this still fits me or suits me okay, because like I said, I'm a little golden, a little, I don't know, yeah, my color is a lot darker. So what I'm going to talk about a little bit is a little bit of dating, a little bit, and a few other little things I want to just chat about what I've been seeing on social media. And I feel like with dating, I'm just so happy to be out of the dating scene, to be honest with you. I'm seeing what's going on, and I'm like, dang, I'm sorry for my daughter. And the mindset today of those who's dating is just, it's awful. It's really awful. Let me just refer what I'm talking to. So there's this video that's been going around with this dad that that his son, I think, had called him to bring him some food because he was hungry. So he came by, I think he had some McDonald's or whatever. He came by to bring him some food, and the mother wouldn't let him give the food to his son because he didn't bring enough for I just went my eye right there. He didn't bring enough for her other kids, who is not his kids. They're her kids, other baby daddies. So she refused to let him give the food to his son, and unless he got food for the rest of them, which I think has nothing to do with him. He's taking care of his child. So my thing is, I don't know, some of you may have a different take on this, that maybe he should have brought food for the other kids, but that's not his responsibility. Now, if he wanted to do that, then great, but it's not his responsibility to bring food or take care of those other kids, especially if they're not even together. That's the thing, they're not even together anymore. So it's just like, some women expect so much from men, and I feel like they're not really putting in much of the effort themselves. I feel like women expect men to do so much, but they're doing the bare minimum. And I know a lot of you may come at me for this and like, oh, you know, whatever, but I feel like women want men to come in with so much and has absolutely nothing to offer. You don't want to put in the effort in the relationship. You don't want to plan stuff as well, or do things, or buy him a gift, maybe treat him here now and again, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know how this is coming up on the thing, if I need some more, because I know my eyes have been a little tired, guys. So I just feel like men, yes, men need to step up their game a little bit, but I feel like women also need to make the effort. And then some women, they make it so easy for men. That's why some men feel like they don't have to do much. They do the bare minimum because you ain't giving much. So, and like I said, guys, don't come for me with this whole makeup thing, because I am not great at it. I do what I do and what works for me. So we're gonna see how this comes out. Okay. Yeah, so that is my take on that. I'm also gonna go in, I got this new, it's called from Kelly Ray, this Free Dreaming. This is tinted moisturizer. I've been using this in the summertime because I feel like I don't want to go in heavy with the foundation, but I'm gonna see how this works, and if it doesn't go with it, I am going to go ahead and use a little bit of my foundation. Okay. Also, there was another thing, I think that another video that was going around with this guy who was dating this woman for, I think, for maybe what, 7 years or something like that, and she doesn't want him to she doesn't want him to spend time with his child, and if he does, she feels that he should take her other kids on certain things that he does as well. Now, they're in a relationship, but they're not his kids. I know when you get involved, it's when you accept their kids as well and everything, but I think he just wanted to spend that alone time, because sometimes when we do date others with kids, it's like that child has to share a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna be, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, guys, but let's see. It's looking a little lighter than what my complexion is really looking at right now. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes when dating someone with a child or kids, it can be that child, sometimes your child may feel a little left out because, they have to share you now with someone else, and it's sometimes a little difficult for them. So you do have to find that balance of still letting them know that, you haven't forgotten them and they still mean a lot to you. So I think he wanted to take his child away, just on a little trip, just them to spend that time with his child, and his girlfriend, his wife or his girlfriend had a huge problem with that. She did not like the fact that he did that and didn't take her kids on that trip, and she broke up with him because he did that. And I guess maybe I'm different in a sense where I feel like I don't have a problem with that, because I would do that with my child. I would want to, just to still keep that connection upon there, even though I'm dating someone who has kids, to still let my child know that, you know, they're still important to me, and I want to still keep that relationship going with them. Guys, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my foundation because I don't know how much I'm liking this. A little bit of this tinted moisturizer, guys. Yeah, so yeah, that's my take on that. Now, some of you may feel differently, that, oh, if he's dating me, he need to treat my child the same way. And it's not that he's not treating your child the same way, but at the same time, it's finding a balance. Finding a balance between your child and their child as well. Even though you're taking on, you're still accepting them as a part of you and that person who you're dating, you still have to, children need reassurance as well in some sense, so you still need to keep that balance there for them to feel like, you know what, I'm still important to my mom, I'm still important to my dad, you know what I mean? That's how I see it. Yeah, so that's my take on that. Okay, so guys, I just went in, I like a little bit more of the Fenty concealer better than the other one, because I think my skin is a little bit darker now. So what I'm going to do is go in with my Hourglass setting powder. I know I look real crazy right now. I'm just getting into the whole makeup thing, so I'm going to look real crazy. Because I've been learning to do a little bit, trying to learn to do a little bit more lately. So I'm going to let that just sit there. I'm going to let it sit there. Yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, now, so here is where we're going to go in with the blush kind of thing. So my one is a little bit more rosier. I was waiting on my blush set to come in, but it didn't come in yet. I was getting something from Jaclyn Hill, which I love her blush and her setting powders and everything from her line. It's just amazing. So let me just zoom in here just a little bit, guys. Can you guys see me? Okay. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm a little nervous. I tried it before the other day and it came out great, but now I'm filming. I'm hoping it comes out just as good as it did the other day. Okay, so I'm going to put this from the temple, go up. I'm just gonna get that in there. I'm gonna start out with a little bit because this can really go be very bright. So I'm just gonna keep tapping it in there and building. Now the look is supposed to really highlight blush. I'm a blush girl, so I don't mind blush on me like that. I love blush. So those of you who are not blush into the whole blush thing, you may not be too much into this look, but I love blush. That's why I wanted to try this this new look. Okay, can you guys see it a little bit? I don't know how it's coming up on the camera, the lighting. It looks like it's, yeah, so I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit more, blending this in as much as I can. Okay, so I think I got it in there pretty good, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit on my eyes as well. Yeah, another thing is I wanted to talk about is mental health. For me, I feel like a lot of people are struggling with mental health lately. It's been, for me, I have been, you know, the transition, a little bit of just the changes that's been going on in my life. And it's just not even just having problems to really take care of your mental health. It's just something I feel that we should naturally do. And it's the simple things of sometimes just taking the time for ourselves, taking the time to I'm putting a little bit on my list as well. Let me just go and finish with this on my eye. Taking the time to do the things that is good for our overall health. And for me, I find like sometimes I feel overwhelmed and I'm dealing with things and I just feel like I need someone to help me work out certain things in my mind that I feel like I cannot work out for myself. And so saying that, I have been speaking with a therapist online. I've been speaking to somebody. It took me, the first person I didn't really care for, I wouldn't say I wouldn't care for, but I don't think they were getting me of what I really wanted. So I switched to someone else, and I think I finally found someone that actually works for me. Yeah. Yeah, I know people have this, especially Black people, I feel have this stigma of you seeing a therapist means that something is wrong with you. And I feel that is not the case. I feel like sometimes we need someone to help us understand exactly what it is that we are going through. Sometimes we just don't know, and we try to find our way of it and think that we can work on our own, and we can't. So what I'm gonna do here is put a little bit of, this is the lip oil from, this one I think is from, it's from Item. It's a new brand that's out. So this is supposed to be a part of the look that she did as well, where she add the liquid oil onto her lid. So I'm doing that as well. It has a little bit of color. It's supposed to be like a glossy, the whole look is supposed to be like glossy shimmer kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm putting that on my eyelid. Yeah, for me, I feel like there were some things that I was going through, and I feel that I wasn't getting a headway of trying to work it out on my own, and I feel like I needed someone to help me with that. And I just didn't know how to get past that. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of this as well. Okay, so it's supposed to actually give you that little glossy sort of dewy kind of thing. And I'm using what I have to give me the look that I am trying to go with. Yeah, to get what I want. And I guess I could have used a little bit of highlighter, but I wanted to try and follow the steps a little bit of the same way of what was done. Yeah. So for me, I find that I needed help to help me guide me through some of the things I felt like I wasn't able to work out on my own, and I've been loving it. It's helped me a lot with opening up and communicating, which I feel like was a little bit of my struggle of opening up, which I've been doing quite well actually in opening up and interacting more and being more vocal about how I'm feeling with other people. Yeah, so seeing a therapist is not bad, but people make it seem like, oh, something like you're crazy if you do see a therapist, which is not the case. Okay guys, so I went in with most of the look here. did a little shizzle, whatever, did the eyebrows, add a little darkness, more lip glossy stuff to the eyebrow, the eyelids. I added a little bit of contour, nothing too much because I really wanted the blush to really stand out more. So I just went in with a little bit of the MAC dark deep contour powder. I've had this, you know, I'm still using a little bit of MAC, but not a big fan of it. And then on my lips, I went in with a little bit of the Item lip gloss that I use on my lid, and I also went in with the Fenty Beauty Heat lip gloss, which I actually love a whole lot. I'm loving this color. Yeah, so you guys had asked me about how things have been since being married and what has changed. I'm loving it. I'm loving having a husband. Things are it's a little bit it's so much haven't changed, but I feel like it's a different feel. I don't know if I can explain it, but it's like a different feel of a comfort, and I think we're even more considerate of each other. And I don't know, people may say this is just, oh, the honeymoon phase, you just got married, and da da da. I feel like we already had a little bit of that, but now it's even more there, because we feel like now we're in this, we're really in this, and we're committed to one another. So yeah, I feel like I said, I can't really explain how the feeling is, but I feel I still feel a little bit different, but almost the same. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, guys, so I had my eye tips are still in. I had just cut it shorter. I trimmed it a lot shorter again. So I'm just fluffing this out. I did a little bit of my edges, nothing really like that because I am not good with the edge kind of thing. Yeah, so my life is good. And it's just, you know, when it's done right in the eyes of the Lord, it's even better. Okay, I'll say that. Everything is better. So yeah, so I am gonna get dressed. I just wanted to share a little bit of that while I was getting dressed. I said, let me just do that as I get dressed and just share you guys. I hope that you ladies and you gentlemen, you know, take the time to spend time with yourself. I know sometimes we go out with our girlfriends or our guys or whatever, but sometimes we need that time for ourselves. We need that time to get to know ourselves a little bit more. And I feel like I've been doing that. I spend a lot of time with myself, and I love learning what I like and what I don't like as I get older, because I'm changing. As you get older, you change. Things that you used to like before, it's different. Gardening and loving gardening. My mom always did gardening, and now I'm loving it. I find a peacefulness when I'm gardening, and I just love it. So guys, I'm just gonna throw on my outfit and let you see what I'm wearing to go on my solo date. So guys, here's a close-up of the final look. Just making sure I don't have that smudge on top of my eye. Yeah, so this is the final look, and I'll show you guys my outfit. So guys, this is the final look.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try and you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes.
So that is it, guys. I am headed on my date. Don't mind the smudginess on my glasses. Mind your business. So that's my look.